famously paid off some student loans. But if I had known what my future held, I would have stashed some of it offshore. That money would have saved me a lot of uncertainty and fear. My first night out of juvie, after my family made it clear they were done with me, I thought my life was over. I had no support system, nowhere to go, and nothing to my name but a bag of 2 small clothes and a worthless BlackBerry that my parents had disconnected ages ago. I was sitting on the curb in front of a 7-Eleven, scared to death, and the BlackBerry chimed with a text. "Check your bank account." Unnerved, I checked and couldn't believe the number of zeros I saw. "Who are you?" I texted back. "What do you want?" "A concerned friend," was the reply. "Take the money." "What do you want in return?" Because I may have been young at the time, but I sure as hell knew nobody freely gave out that much money without strings attached. "A favor," they'd said. "I'm not sleeping with you." "No," they'd replied, and I couldn't help but think they were laughing at me. It was just a word on the screen, but I felt the laughter in it. "I'm not interested in you that way. Someday, I'll need your hacking skills. That's it. A favor for a fellow hacker." So, I took the money. It was either owe a nameless, faceless, genderless benefactor a favor, or live on the streets. I was a terrified, homeless 18-year-old with nothing except a standing date with her probation officer. Anyone in my position would have taken the money. My benefactor had me in a chokehold, and they knew it. Except now, whenever I closed my eyes, I still saw those 2 little words on the screen. A favor. It had been 3 years since that night, and they still hadn't called in that favor. The longer whoever it was waited, the more I worried. Maybe they'd forgotten about me. Right. All those zeros? No, they hadn't forgotten. My mysterious benefactor was biding their time. But I was done waiting. I planned to pay them back and wash my hands of the whole mess, which was how I ended up in Wyoming. This new job promised to pay well. I just wish I knew exactly what the new job was. The whole thing felt a lot like jumping out of the frying pan and into the fire. Okay, maybe I hadn't done crazier. I scrolled through my phone again and opened the text message I'd sent my mom before boarding the plane. Still no reply. It didn't even look like she'd read it. I hadn't spoken to my parents since my sentence was handed down on my 14th birthday. They paid the lawyers, paid the $20,000, and cut all ties. Almost 7 years now. Still, I thought the message would have generated some kind of response. I was turning my life around. Or trying to. Or maybe it was too late. Maybe I'd irreparably damaged my relationship with them. Not that we really had much of a relationship to begin with. The only thing we ever had in common was our mutual love of technology. So here I was, 21 years old, fresh off my supervised release, and completely alone in the world. Well, not completely. I had Adrian, my one and only friend. He was also a hacker, and like me, he'd had the book thrown at him when the hacktivist group we were both part of disintegrated. I could text him, but it was late, and I needed to figure this out on my own. I sighed and put my phone away. Now what? I waited. 20 minutes passed before a guy came in through one of the sliding doors and glanced around. He was mid-20s at least, with a mess of light brown hair that reflected auburn when the light hit it just right. His black t-shirt hugged a muscular chest, not steroid bulky, but lean, sexy muscle. I'd be lying if I said I wasn't attracted at first sight. And then I saw the writing on his shirt. "I'm the Nigerian prince who keeps emailing you." And a nerdy sense of humor to go along with all of that muscle. My kind of guy.